And welcome back to San Diego for the San Diego Showdown. I'm joined now by my partner, Bob Height.
Well, this is earthquake country, but we're not feeling any seismic activity. San Diego is shaking with excitement as more and more fans pour into the area.
It certainly is. And yesterday afternoon, the relatives of a lot of players began showing up here in San Diego. A great morale boost for the players who really want to get down to the business of playing a football game on Sunday. And one of the arrivals included Buccaneer coach's wife, Cindy Gruden. She has her hands full with 3 young boys at home and being the wife of, shall we say, a very intense coach, Jon Gruden. But as you were here, she wouldn't change a thing.
Just another crazy night in the life of a mother of 3. You quickly see Cindy Gruden is no different than any other mom trying to juggle a trio of little boys. Except, of course, her husband is the head coach of the Bucs and a workaholic.
You know what, we're used to that, and we don't expect him to be home. And when he's home, it's great, but I don't sit around fretting if he's not.
With the season stretching out another 3 weeks, Cindy says coaches' wives are feeling a little worn out.
I've just been overwhelmed with moving here and getting the house finished and doing 3 kids and the house, the laundry, the toilets, you know, all that stuff. Coaches' wives work hard, you know, their husbands are gone, so they do everything else for the most part. But it's a fun life. Football's been wonderful to us. And
wonderful, but consuming.
We're kind of in social prison for 6 months, and then it's better.
But Cindy says Jon thrives on the intense schedule.
He fits it. He's perfect for it. He would drive me nuts if he were at home. So it's just great that he's there because he gets too irritated when he's bored. So he gets irritated at everything. He needs to be occupied.
And while Jon is occupied putting together a game plan to beat his old team, Cindy is faced with the dilemma of facing old friends, who at least this week are the enemy, Oakland wives.
Coaches' wives become very close.
Right.
You become a support system for each other. And I don't like to make friends for convenience. I don't do that, and then none of them do either. We all are kind of in the same boat, and so it's a true friendship, and it doesn't stop just because your husband changes jobs. In this case, we're all so closely intertwined, so it does make it a little weird, very weird.
Weird, yes, but the Grudens wouldn't have it any other way. It's great theater.
Yes, we shouldn't be playing them. It's just too ironic. It's the most... I mean, how could you script a better ball game than this? You couldn't.
You couldn't. Absolutely couldn't. That doesn't mean it's going to be an easy day for Cindy Gruden. A little bit of superstition going on there, but she just says she just wants to make sure she makes the bus on time. And when you've got 3 little ones, you know how that is, just trying to get every patty packed up and ready to go out the door.
I'll say she's not the only key relative that we caught up with. Brad Johnson's mom shared this send-off thought with us back in Tampa.
It's a very special time. Never, ever dreamed it would happen. Never. I didn't. I'm sure Brad did. But we're here. We're getting on this plane. We're going to San Diego with all these other family members. It's just so special. And hopefully Sunday night we'll be bringing the Lombardi Trophy back and celebrating a little bit more.
And you can bet that all of Tampa Bay is praying for that celebration Sunday night.
I think it's going to happen, Bob.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think it is. Speaking of Brad Johnson, when we come back, we're going to hear from this quarterback, obviously a critical player in the big games on Sunday. JP is going to let us in on a one-on-one interview with a very important person, Brad Johnson.
Through all that with such class and dignity.